What's going on, guys? I'm Maze, here with a discussion video on the latest Pokemon Sun and Moon anime news. So recently we got 3 brand new titles, which I'll show on screen, along with their own teaser summaries. So, I shall read out the first episode's personal summary, then give my thoughts and theories straight after. Episode 66, Smashing with Sketch, the fierce Poké-Ping Pong match. Ash and the others are being taught the table tennis sport Poké-Ping Pong, where trainers and Pokemon work together. Ilima, who has come to serve as their guest lecturer, tells them he and his Pokemon Smeargle have entered and won many tournaments. Ilma's lecture got Ash and the others really interested in Poké-Ping Pong, so they go to watch a tournament Ilma is entering. This episode will air on March 15th. So moving on to my thoughts and theories about this episode. Firstly, I wish Ash and the others would have actually entered this tournament. That would have been so much fun to watch. Unless I'm wrong and they actually do later in the episode, for some reason not providing that much spoilers. But regardless of that, as you can also see, this is Ilma's second and probably final episode for now, which is great. I thought he would only get 1 episode. But nope, here we are with another episode, which gives him more character. Nicely done there, Pokemon. But regardless of my thoughts there, let's actually now move on to my theories for this episode, and they're pretty much obvious due to this being a small summary. Basically, Ilima and Smeargle win the tournament, and the move Sketch, which is Smeargle's signature move, plays a huge role of why they won, as Sketch can copy the other Pokemon's move, which can throw opponents off. Regardless, one final theory, or maybe just a high hope here, Ash will mention Dawn's Ambipom due to it going off with another trainer to participate in Poké-Ping Pong matches. That would be so awesome to see and make me really happy. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this episode. It looks decent and simple, but I promise you viewers that I'm about to get more detailed with these thoughts and theories, and why that is because of the next title, which is Episode 67, Pika Pika Sparkling Love. Poipole spins round and round. One day during a class at the school, an unrecognizable creature comes to Ash and the others. When they notice it, the creature disappears, but for some reason they can no longer see Pikachu around either. It appears Pikachu was taken away by the earlier creature, and let's all face it, it's Poipole. An agitated Ash starts searching for Pikachu, but suddenly runs into Team Rocket. This episode will air on March 22nd. So moving on to my thoughts and theories about this episode. Firstly, of course, as we know from the recent poster for this anime, Poipole will play a huge role in this nickname Ultra Beast arc, which this episode to me looks like its proper introduction. However, I'll say this now, I don't think Ash will catch or take care of Poipole in this episode too, and why I'm saying this is because there's been a lot of speculation that Ash will catch or take care of this Ultra Beast. To me, that will happen in a later episode, so that way the anime creators can build up to that event, this being one of the first episodes. And of course the next episode after this one anyway is Slice of Life, which also if Ash was to catch or take care of Poipole, I believe Poipole would get another episode dedicated to it after its capture/care, like many other captures have worked before in the Pokemon anime. I would also really appreciate it if they did that too. But regardless, that's all I have to say regarding Poipole being under Ash's care. So let's now actually focus on the story. I believe Poipole in this episode decided to take Pikachu away because it is very interested in becoming its friend due to Pikachu emitting so much light with its electric type attacks. And if you haven't seen my opening breakdown, I noticed that Poipole gets attracted to anything that emits light. And in its own home world, there pretty much is no light, so light is a new experience to it, and just really adores seeing it, I guess. Of course though, when Ash finds Pikachu, as of course he will towards the end of this episode, that's pretty much obvious. Anyway, it will build up to that capture/care, as Poipole will have its first interaction with Ash. And then in a later episode when they meet once again, as of course they will, Ash tells Poipole that he finds it to be cool and wants it in his team, or being the caring character he is, he asks it to join him by his side, which it will. But yeah, that's all I have to say for that plot point. So let's now move on to how Poipole will actually capture Pikachu. Firstly, Poipole cannot learn teleport, so that rules out that option, and I don't think it can make an ultra wormhole on its own will. I think it just accidentally came to the Pokemon world through Buzzwolves or another made ultra wormhole. I just overall think the summary is trying to say with the word disappear that it just simply took Pikachu by itself and flew away really quickly. Although that would raise some questions. But that's all I see for now, so don't go thinking that this will be 100% correct. Regardless, moving away from Poipole now though, like the summary stated, Team Rocket is in this episode, which I believe when they encounter Ash, they are going to try and capture Pikachu, but then realize it isn't by his side, so they either try to capture his other Pokemon, or they just walk away as there's no point, making comedy for the episode. I would actually like that second option a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for theories regarding this episode. The rest is pretty much obvious, aka Ash finds Poipole, Poipole runs away, and Ash and Pikachu get reunited, which ends the episode off. But regardless, this overall episode to me looks interesting due to its other mystery which I cannot predict, and from what we've seen, it looks like a nice, simple story. Probably this episode is the episode I'm most excited for from these bunch that have been revealed. But of course, there is one more episode to talk about now. So, let's now move on to that. Episode 68. Work experience. Around the clock with the Pokemon Center. Ash and the others go to the Pokemon Center for the school's work experience program. However, the Nurse Joy that works there is in bad shape due to a cold. Ash and the others decide to do her duties for her. But then bad company shows up in the form of Team Skull. This episode will air on April 5th. And I'll tell you now, that means there's a break in the anime on March 29th due to episode 67 airing on the 22nd. Regardless of that though, let's now move on to my thoughts and theories about this episode. Firstly, I just want to say that to me, this is a great idea for a slice of life episode, as pretty much in most schools or colleges in real life, you have to do some work experience, which this episode is all about. So once again, nice idea Pokemon. I cannot wait to see Ash and the others do the duties of Nurse Joy, even if we saw it in the XY anime, and maybe even older series episodes. I can't remember. All I know is that the XY anime episode of that is memorable to me because of this Serena moment. And talking about Serena, yes, maybe indeed we will see the girls dress up like Nurse Joy. I would love to see that. But you know what else I can see though guys? Ash dressing up like Nurse Joy to give the episode some comedy, as Sun and Moon is like that. I don't know how I'd feel if that actually happens, but yeah, I unfortunately see it happening. Anyway, enough about that. I believe Team Skull are going to the Pokemon Center basically to steal the Pokemon that are in the care in its center, much like Team Rocket has tried multiple times. However, like always, Ash and his friends will beat the bad guys, which ends the episode off on a nice note. This episode also ending off with Nurse Joy feeling better to do her usual role. And well, actually, that concludes my thoughts on this episode, as it's just that simple, making this the finale of the news. It looks like a good episode though. Regardless, let me know in the comments down below what you actually think of these new episodes, or which one you are most excited for. I'd love to hear. But that pretty much concludes it for this video now. So if you were informed of the latest news and enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like and a subscribe for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. For now though, this is Entity Maze, signing out. Thank you for watching.